This is a demonstration on how to use the system to process inbound e-invoices. Sign in as an accountant. Navigate to the Invoicing module menu. Click the Electronic Invoice Imports. This opens the Electronic Invoice Imports menu to create invoices from an electronic invoice file. Create a new import. Select the electronic invoice file to import from. A pre-import validation is first run on imported files to verify they are valid electronic invoices. If not valid, an invoice record cannot be created from the file. Click Process to start the processing of the file. Confirm. Once import is done, the status indicates if it was successful or not. A completed status indicates it was successful. If errors occurred, they will be shown in the Errors panel. Navigate to the Result panel to see the results of the import. The import directly creates an invoice record from the data provided by the electronic invoice file used, referenced by the Created Invoice field. The archive is referenced by the Archived File field. Open the created invoice to have a view of it. You can view the e-invoice file's archive record, which is an archive representation of the e-invoice file used for the import, kept for traceability. Now, to fully view the created supplier invoice, navigate to the Supplier Invoices menu to view all supplier invoices. Search for the invoice created, which you can recognize from the invoice number, which will show on the Results tab of the import as Created Invoice. In our case, it is 171. You can see the invoice was directly created from the invoice file, without any manual re-entry. As the accountant, you can review the invoice and confirm everything is present. If the supplier provided additional files embedded in the e-invoice file, those files are directly attached to the created invoice record, which you can access by clicking the attachments. Here is the additional file, which was provided by the supplier, embedded in the e-invoice file, which you can click to view.